Welcome to House TV. This is your host, Cassandra House, with Chats with Cass, the podcast, where we talk about mindset and heartset on all things belief, leadership, and life. I truly believe that anything is possible if you believe. And so I'm so excited that you're here because I want to be your human-sized permission slip to believe in yourself. Anything is possible together because if I can, you can. So welcome to day 15 of your 21 days to believing in yourself. We have 1 week to go. How amazing is this? By now, you have learned so much, implemented so much, and you've actually got in touch with what the 1% do to succeed. So now it's about embracing the journey. So like I said, your desire that you've penned out for yourself, that you visualize, that you see on the other side of the riverbank, that your heart wants, it's like setting that in a SatNav. So I want you to see yourself as the dream vehicle, the dream, like your life as a vehicle, okay? And you're the driver of the car. So what kind of car is it? You choose what it is that you get into. So you get into the car and you put in where you're headed, your dream desire. And that's your SatNav. This is your SatNav. In reality, we're going to call it a SatNav in the car. You're going to paint what you want in your mind into that. You punch it in and you have faith that if you follow the directions, you're going to get there no matter what. So first of all, you got to have faith and trust that if you put this in, it's going to take you to that journey. It may not look like you think, there might be detours along the way, but it's going to get you there. So you have unconditional faith and trust. Now, your car, your vehicle is going to represent the key components of you having a great journey to where you're going. So first of all, a car will go nowhere unless you have a strong why. Now your why is your gas, your petrol. You can want it, you can sit in a great car, you can say all the things you want, you can say you want it, you can have the vision board, all of that. But if you don't know why you want it, you won't do the work. So why do you want what you want? On the document below, you're going to see a car, and I'm going to have on there all the different parts that I'm going to talk about today. And I want you to list on the dot points below what your why is. So your why is your fuel, and it's going to propel you forward. We only do what we want if we know why, okay? It's not about the how. The how will always show up and always be different. We won't know how ever. But we need to know why we want it and then get into aligned action for it. So you need to fill up your car and inject it with petrol or gas for it to go. That is your why. So what is your why? If you were to achieve your end destination, your desire, why would it be worth it? Why are you doing it? My why is to impact 1 billion lives with the power of believing. So that is why I do what I do. So that why is so big, it makes all the speed humps minor. It's just a part of the journey. So I embrace the journey because I know why I'm doing this. Okay, so the first thing is your petrol, your gas, your why. Your why tank has to be full. The second thing are your headlights. Now, when you're driving in the night, you come across road bumps, speed bumps, animals, whatever it is. If your lights are on low beam or like dim, how do you drive? You drive all nervous and you're not sure and you're like, I'm not sure. And if something jumps out, it's like scary. Because your vision isn't bright. It isn't clear. It isn't crystal clear. You need to have a crystal clear vision of what it looks like you're heading to, what you know it's going to be like, and what it feels like. So I've done all the work leading up until today's lesson. You want to be on high beam. Now, when you're on high beam, you can see clear. You drive with confidence, with knowing, you feel amazing. If something happens, it's okay because I can see so clear, crystal clear. So by now, you should have a crystal clear vision of what you want. They are your headlights of your car. Then you have your tires. Okay, now the tires are your personal development. You're reading and listening to audios and books. We believe and see and hear and project who we listen to and spend time with. Who we listen to and spend time with are the people we see in the books we read and the audios we listen to, the podcasts we listen to. That is your literal air in your tires. Now, you never know when you're going to get a flat tire, right? But it usually comes when you haven't pumped up the tires for a long time. If you start doing personal development and you've got, great, strong tires, if you hit a bump, swerve, you're all safe. You know exactly where you're going. But if there's a flat, you feel it. You can't go anywhere. It's all jolty. It's all challenging. Same with personal development. Personal development is like putting air in your tires every single day. It's going to make your journey safer, stronger. You're going to go for longer, and nothing that comes in the way is really going to bother you because you've got a strong vehicle to go through with. That is the power of personal development. It's like air in the tires. You don't see it going in, you don't see it going out, but people can tell. And it is really like a shower. You've got to do it every day. It'll wear off. So I challenge you to read and listen to something every day. Read 10 pages of a good book and listen to 30 minutes. Turn your actual general car or your commuting or your travel into an online university where it's a university on wheels and you're learning every day. Honestly, that is what's going to always keep you pumped up. If not, you'll go flat and you'll get a flat. Like your tires will go down and you won't be able to do the journey like you're supposed to. You won't be able to embrace that journey. So then it comes to your wheel. Your wheel is like your goals. You know, you've got the desire, you've put it into the SatNav, and there's all turns along the way, and they're the goals. They're like we talked about yesterday, all the little goals that lead up to the end vision. And so it's up to you to know where you're going, by when. If you're going on a long journey, you don't just say, I don't know when I'm going to get there. I've got nothing plugged in. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know when you need to be where you need to be by lunchtime, where you need to be by dark, so you've got somewhere to stay. That's your goals with the dates and the deadline. And that's the wheel, and you have to grip the wheel. You cannot get in a car, even if it is looking great, the lights are bright, full of fuel, tires are pumped. You can't get in the car and drive without holding onto the wheel. So you're the captain of your ship, the driver of your destiny. You've got to grab the wheel. My question to you, in your life, is someone else holding the wheel? Like, are there passengers, side people in your life trying to grab the wheel while you're trying to drive? Or are you holding onto it because you're confident, because you know the journey you're going on? Today, it's about grabbing your goals with both hands and going forward. And the last part is the accelerator. That is your aligned action. Nothing can happen without aligned action. It's incredible to think that you can have the most amazing car, but if you don't put your foot down, it's not going anywhere. And that is your action. No matter where you sit in the car, the only person that can reach that pedal and put the foot down is the driver. Be the driver. Get in the car, drive it forward. Take aligned action towards your goals. So do you know what you need to do? Do you know your next steps? I know you genuinely do know what you need to do to go from where you are to where you want to be. And I'm going to help you with that tomorrow in our next lesson. So follow down on the dot points below in this document. Fill out what your why is, your vision is, your goals are again, your fuel, fill out those dot points and see the picture of the car. Just make sure that all elements to your car are on point so that you can embrace the journey.
Thank you for tuning in to House TV Chats with Cass. Please rate, subscribe, and share. And I would love if you left a 5-star review. You can find me on Instagram at CassandraHouse_ or Chats with Cass. Please tag me, tag your friends, and tag anyone this episode could help. I cannot wait to see you next week, where I believe in you and your life and your mission even more so you can achieve what you want. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for listening.